Right, so last night I was about to go to bed and checking through the tweets before I go. And as I'm about to go to bed, I'm responding back to a tweet that Tim Gadler put up about changing his name. On not in real life, changing his Twitter handle name. And I said, I just put out a tweet, just to pretend that I was whinging, saying that, oh great, another name I've got to remember to change when I do my Follow Friday shout outs. And then someone came along. I'm not going to name who they are. To be quite honest, I've forgotten their name because I've just blocked them. I don't want anything to do with them. They came in and said, I do Follow Fridays all the time and you never follow Friday me back. Something along those lines. And I, as a joke, because I like to joke around, and I joked back saying that, well, I guess you haven't done what it takes to get onto the list. And I put the list in huge capital letters, like it's a joke, like it's not a real thing. And with my Follow Friday lists on Twitter, there is a bit of a system that I do. I'm not going to reveal what it is because then people are going to try and, game it, exploit it to get on that list. So he doesn't reply back, and I think, well, that's the end of that. Maybe he's just gone away and that will be the end of it. I go on to, I see on some oh, hang on, I have to make a huge thank you shout out to Miao Ti Ching for subscribing, so thank you very much for that. I'm going to continue this story and then I'll get into the stream. I promise you this won't take too much long. So and we've also got another subscriber. Thank you guys. Thank you very much for this. So anyway, I'm checking on the direct messages, and in the direct messages in a group that I'm with. So sometimes you can direct group message one person or you can do a group of people. He has gone into this group full of these people from the UK, screenshotting my reply back to him, calling me all sorts of names, basically saying I can go F myself. And he was just really like just going to town on me. And wow, this is my Spidey senses. Thank you, Peacock Noir, for following. Thank you very much. This never happens when I just streaming normally. When I want to tell a story, you guys are doing all this. So anyway, getting to the story. He's posting out all this stuff about me and getting really bad mouth, and I just said, look, you do your Follow Friday posts the way you want to do it. I'm going to do mine the way I do it, okay? So basically, mind your own business is what I'm kind of saying there. And he called me an elitist. Now, telling me to go F myself, I can handle that. I don't like it, but I can handle that. But what I can't stand is someone calling me an elitist. If anything, and I've got so many people who can back me up on this. If anything, I can boldly and confidently say that I'm very much an inclusive. And I don't care if you've got 10 subs or 10 follows or 100,000. In fact, sometimes it's the 100,000 people that are with 100,000 followers that I try to avoid. And I get what this guy thinks I am. He thinks that I'm some sort of, I've got some sort of little group that I only talk to and that's it. But you know what? You see people like Ninja, who's got millions of followers. You just wonder what kind of rubbish he goes through. And I was shaking. I have this thing where if I'm getting into a confrontation, I start to shake and I tremble. The person's not even in the room with me. This is what I was thinking was the most outrageous part about it all. He's not even in the room with me, calling me all sorts of names and carrying on in this chat. So I've blocked him, and that's the end of it. That's as exciting as it got, but it really wound me up. And I thought I would just take this time to say that I'm very much an approachable guy. If you want me to put you in the Follow Friday post, just ask. Just because you put me in a Follow Friday post of your own doesn't mean I owe you anything. I don't have to do it back. That's not how social media works. My social media page is my own thing. I go by my own rules. Since Spaces is not a democracy, it's a very communist state. In other words, if I don't want to follow you back, if I don't want to do a Follow Friday shout out back, I'm not going to. I will do it. I will do it simply because I feel like you've done something during the week. You're a good egg. Something that you've done during the week that's made me thought, well, that guy's a good egg, or that person's a good egg. Give him a shout out. That's all. And it's, at the end of the day, one of the most ridiculous arguments I've had in 2019. That since Stalin, yeah. So I just thought I'd get that off my chest. That I just think that social media, some people on there can be really just ridiculous, right? And the person that was moderating the group chat reckons that he reached out to this individual and phoned him up and he wanted to apologize. Well, I've got a message for this person that if they want to apologize to me, they can go screw themselves, because I really don't care about their apology. The damage has been done, and I don't want to see their ugly mugs on my Facebook or on my Twitter feed ever again. So now that I've got that off my chest, let's get stuck into some Sonic colors. On with the show.